Item number SCP-4374. Object class.
What the fuck is it doing?
This SCP shows signs of extreme danger, and we put it into the most firm holding cell we could possibly find. It has looked to find a way out for 74 years, yet has not been able to get through. If let out, everyone is in extreme danger of curling up and cringing to death. Everyone stay calm, it's on the move. Everyone calm down, everything's okay. I think it's just trying to communicate with us.
I like pineapple on my pizza.
Wow, that was a waste of time.
You know, sometimes I just think to myself, maybe sometimes I should just come up with bits instead of just going, hey, let's think of a funny SCP creature and take my pants off. Oh! Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another Ryan Reacts. Today, we're checking out another suggestion video for the month of Patreon suggestions. This whole month, I'm going to be doing one suggestion from each one of my Patreons as a way of saying thank you. And today's was from Bobo, who wanted me to react to SCP Sedition, SCP-682. Now, I know very little about SCPs. I find them fascinating, but I've never delved deep into the forums and stuff, or the website with all the different types of creatures. I've really only stuck to the games. I find there's two types of creepypastas. Creepy monsters that are interesting, household appliances with a dumb curse. Usually are creative in some way or another, but 50% of the time it's the coffee maker that makes interdimensional coffee. Whoa! Wow! Jeez! Holy smokes, guy who created that SCP, or in this realm of dimension, actually existing creature, you just almost blew me out of my pants again. I freshly put them on. They're already just getting cozy, and you already almost slipped them off back out of Cozy Town. I feel it works in games, but when you're reading it, I just find it boring at times. But I look forward to watching these videos because I feel like videos and video games are the best way to show off SCPs. And I love the concept of a FBI base filled to the brim with these aliens or monsters or just anything in that department, just all in one, and they're doing experiments and all the creepy stuff. I love it. Of course, folks, if you'd like to check out the original link, more for original content creator, the link will be in the description. Today's subject of interest is SCP-682. Upon classification of SCP Foundation clearance, has been given to personnel of level 4 or higher to ask it a question. Because anyone lower just asks dumb fucking questions and ruins everything. What kind of toppings you like on your cold cut sandwiches? Who let Keith ask the questions again? Do we not remember the debacle of asking this guy if he wears diapers? It was a freaking disaster. He just started shitting everywhere as in defiance. Okay, come on, man. Come on, old man. Now he's just proving him right by asking the question. For reasons, the purpose of this project is to understand more about its understanding and its origin. They had a conversation, okay? That's it. I'm not reading the rest of it. It kind of just is repeating itself. We're gonna talk to some knucklehead in a box, okay? He's probably gonna have some scientific facts that I didn't know about. Did you know, Ryan? Gravity makes things fall? Whoa! Mr. Hawking Briefcase? I did not know that. Ooh, looks extra wiggly. I also like how you put the play right over SCP, so it's like it's camouflaged. That could be an SCP itself! Oh no, whatever it is, it hits in the doo-doo water.
Surprised to see you again so soon.
You're surprised? You're surprised. Mr. Talking Alligator. I feel like this alligator in 2 to 3 years gets a hat and becomes a cartoon character for Hanna-Barbera. Guarantee that this guy was found by the crocodile hunter and he just took him down. I control the world and everything you know. What the hell? Who? There's a goddamn Australian on my back. Oh, I can't see. Put a bag on my head. Got him.
Keep it short and simple, Watch.
Cause you know that guy is a real gabblehead, you know?
Let's get this done with.
Not a social visit, I take.
I read your social media, Crocodile. We know what kind of racist shit you pop on there. What did you say about hitting your gay child with a dollhouse? You're out of control, Crocodile.
Opportunity. Exploitation. You distance yourselves from beast, and yet predatory attributes remain.
Oh yeah, well you're stuck in doo-doo water and it looks like you're not able to turn very well.
For the safety of your species. Or do you hold us on display as trophies on your endless quest to control?
I did always think about that at SCP.
Be contained.
Ooh.
Could you answer the question more directly, please?
Okay, buddy, listen. I want to be an asshole. Oh yeah? Well, you know what you are? You're Godzilla if you slapped on a banana peel and you couldn't get back up. Ooh. He's really pissed about that one. I'm stuck in some doo-doo water.
How?
Believing I am somehow inferior because you captured me.
To be fair, I feel like that, by definition, means that they have checkmated you, my friend.
Captured, yes. Contained, no.
Because I'm gonna figure out these little steps any second now, and I'm gonna kick your ass, buddy!
Life? Do you have a purpose?
Jesus. Wow! Again with the racist talk, buddy. It was a good racist joke. It was a good one.
SCP-079, but that can only happen if you work with me here. If they don't get their answers, it's lights
Is
out
that his
for longer
girlfriend?
than you've ever experienced.
Is it a crocodile with a little bow on his head? Oh, he's not happy about this. He really wants to make out with her. Though I think, if I'm correct, was that the
What are your
computer?
thoughts on SCP-343?
How would I know? I'm stuck
SCP-343
here.
says he is not your creator and has no control over you, although he claims to be God.
My only god's Jesus. Okay. Alright, Crocodile Man. We
So
know.
Who has control over you?
I like how they just believe that, like, a monster shows up. He's like, I am God. Okay. Are you? Yes. Can you prove it? No. Okay, I think by human standards, what we do here is we put you right here, and then if you do something special, we put you up there. But if you don't do something special, sorry, buddy, that goes on the crazy shelf. We don't quite like the kookalooks, you know? This is the best experience of my life. It's never gonna, like, I know this SCP, because if I remember correctly, this is the end of SCP, the containment breach. I think him and the computer with the face had something to do with it. I never actually got to the end. I don't actually know.
It is irrelevant to me.
So who
Baka.
has control over you?
This foundation.
Wow,
So
thank you.
you claim.
Oh, if he had opposable, elbows, he'd dab at you. You know
What is
that
your
for sure.
origin?
The naive little creature want an answer. Its deficient mind can't fathom.
Could you put it in terms we can understand?
You already possess a piece of the puzzle.
The millennial puzzle. I was an Egyptian
What does that
god. Just takes his cards out of the water.
You agreed to cooperate.
He's so sassy.
To indulge me.
I want snacks. Give me snacks. Look at how big my tummy is. You know how many snacks I need
Why
to
do
be
you hate
satisfied?
What is there to blight?
Ow, buddy! You haven't met me. I bet you and me go to the movies. We'd have a great time.
Loathsome parasites.
Turns out he didn't like the new Star Wars, and we had a terrible time, apparently.
Masters of your own design.
I feel like you're just sounding poetic.
Delusions of self-importance.
I mean,
Laughable.
yeah, but who caught you again? Can you answer that question? You should go fuck
There is
yourself,
no
alright?
redeeming qualities
It's just, he's just doing fancy insults, is what he's doing.
None that I see.
I want you to know Gorilla Grodd's still out there. He got away, but you?
Do you really hate all life? If this is true, do you wish to end it?
No.
Oh god, what is he like? Does he like kittens?
Just
Is he a
humanity.
kitten guy?
What have we done to warrant your distaste?
Putrid creatures of mush.
I don't know.
Yourselves over me, but I know.
Do you have an answer? Or are you not willing to share it?
He's freaking like an angry grandpa. Oh, humans in there.
Get the mic close.
Beep.
Find where it is.
Oh, he's done now. He's going. Oh, no. Hey, buddy. You know how much we paid for those green screen water effects and that microphone?
Idiot, it was find where it was.
You realize that microphone-wise, you could literally put it in the corner of the rooms and just have it everywhere. Why did you have to have a boom microphone like it's a fucking movie? Boo! Come on, man. We care about quality, not quantity.
Let's try this again. Would you like to see SCP-999 again?
Hey everybody, it's Research Ryan. In this video, there's a couple SCPs that got brought up that I just didn't look up because for some reason I thought it would be too much work. So here I am, Research Ryan, here to give you all the most important information for these bits where he talks about them. It's a fucking tickle monster. Why the fuck is it a tickle monster? I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I literally, I was like, oh boy, I can't wait to see a scary monster. And then this guy comes knocking on my door. Hi, Ryan. I just want to love you. Maybe give me little tickles. Fuck off. Don't tickle me, 999. Also, it's just freely allowed to move anywhere as it go. It can leave. It can go have friends and go to the movies. Do whatever the fuck it wants. It's SCP-999. You know, that's a pretty big number. He's also a blob called the Tickle Monster. Also, safe? Am I a joke to you? Am I a joke that tickles are not at least purple tier? So before you guys get back into, the content, I feel I have to read you something for you guys to truly understand what we're dealing with right here. Subject's favorite activity is tickle wrestling, often by enveloping a person from the neck down and tickling them until asked to stop. That is the most disturbing and kinky thing I have ever heard in my entire life. I would rather spend a week with that creepy black blob man. Larry. I'd rather hang out with Larry. Because you know what Larry doesn't do? Fucking tickle me. Also, he really likes people with crippling depression and PTSD. Actually it says or. You can't have both. If you have both, he just leaves you to the curb. The last thing I would want if I had PTSD or crippling depression is a fucking tickle wrestling match. Listen, this is beyond comprehension for me right now, guys. This is truly a monster I really hope never comes to light of day. This guy goes to people with crippling depression and cheers them up. Also, he can disguise his disgusting addiction tickling. Disgusting! Okay, back to the video.
If you could find it a leash and teach it to stay, I could find use for it.
As a hat. I don't even know what it is, but whatever it is, a good hat. He knows. It's a good hat. He just scribbled H-A, 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 H-A.
Do you have
Okay.
any knowledge pertaining to SCP-001?
He was number one. He's like a
Do you know anything
SpongeBob.
about it, 682?
You cannot divulge.
I just realized what he sounds like.
Not be defined.
He sounds like Hive Mind from Halo.
Foolish to assume I can answer everything.
Well,
I'm literally a talking crocodile.
I have my reasons, like you have yours.
They lost a bad poker game and he is
Are you
not gonna
insinuating
frickin' talk to him
anything
anymore. Never paid him back. I thought the crocodile side and it would have been amazing.
what do you think of SCP-053?
Useless.
Is she just as bad as the rest of us?
Worse. And yet, I pity her.
Care to explain?
No.
Okay, I got like a bajillion fucking comments all at once, but now I gotta know what 53 is. Who's he shit talking here? I love this. I love this description. Appears to be a small 3-year-old girl. She is capable of basic speech and appears to be slightly above average in mental development. We found a little girl that could talk. SCP, we only find the best things. I'm not even gonna read the rest because it's just too funny to just think it's a 3-year-old girl that is a little smarter than everyone else. She makes people kookalook. I read the whole thing. She essentially just makes people crazy and then they try to attack people. And apparently he doesn't care about this. I feel like there's a lot of prep work I'm gonna need for the rest of this entire video, but that's okay. I'll figure it out later. We got this.
She wants to see you again. Is this uncomfortable for you?
Perhaps. Although, I assume you'll show her wishes the same consideration.
Do I feel comfortable having a 3-year-old, who's a good crocodile?
A few more questions to go.
I just want to be out here, live in my swamp with Shrek.
On a previous escape attempt, I passed its cell.
How many times has he escaped?
Of visual contact spoke of obligation and impediment. A familiar perception.
I'm below level 4, so I don't know what the fuck he's
That's something.
Those big words,
Why do
buddy.
you fear SCP-173?
Apart from it being an abomination.
Yes?
It touched you
see.
where?
Is it possible that it could happen again?
If I drop the soap.
I foresee it as a likely possibility.
It's called drain worms. I'm sorry. There's one part where it's talking about breeding rituals, and I got hot and bothered. Also, it seems that it's nighttime, so I'm gonna do a little cut-a-rooney so it'll be light out. But it's a monster that apparently swims through the sewers, and he doesn't like them because he's like, hey man, I'm a crocodile, sewers are my gimmick, you can't take my gimmick. And this monster's just like, boop, and he's just like, I'm not gonna be able to have a nice conversation with this thing. And it turns into a drain, and apparently like then when you step in the bath, you're like, bath time, and then you slip down the hole, which and then it eats you, I guess. It just goes, whoa, which you know, makes very little sense. But I guess I get you're a little spooky monster, but you know, you're also probably fat if you're eating humans. So that's a thing. Makes you ask the question, what did it do before humans made plumbing? Was he just hanging around? Was he just a worm laying on the ground going, boy, I hope one day an Italian man named Mario makes pipes so I can swim about and eat humans. And apparently scare the shit out of a giant crocodile. For, I don't know, maybe I swam in his butt one day. It was an accident. He's very pipe-like inside. Plop.
By your account, what happened between you and SCP-072-2?
Sensate.
I'm almost certain I heard your sensor bar say okie doke. Whoa!
Incredible. You sit there, confident in your abilities, believing humanity can secure itself from danger.
Well, we've proven that a giant hole in the ground will stop you.
Not being serious. It amazes me that you don't see why harbor your species.
I'll take that as rhetorical and move on. Yeah, I know.
Come on, man. Just dab on the crocodile.
How many of you
Nothing gets a sentient crocodile madder than a dab, I'll tell you.
Say again?
I stopped counting after
World War II, of course. He was a Nazi killing
You have
monster.
regrets?
so many, but none of relevance.
It's a flashback of him, like in his younger days in love.
Do you
And
have
then
any
it didn't work out. He
association
started killing
with
people.
SCP-939?
I found them interesting on our brief encounter.
And how did that
How were all these SCPs okay with other SCPs, though?
First, I felt elated, but it
Another
was
poop shoe
soon
worm?
replaced by foreboding.
Sexual
Did
tension.
you actually come in contact with them?
I cannot recall.
I have no idea what happened.
Were you scared?
I'm a fucking sewer croc. Do I look like I fear?
Next question.
Ooh, he was shaking in his little sewer boots.
What would you do if you
He
found
obviously has sewer boots. You know he wears tiny little sewer boots.
I would slay it.
Why? Wouldn't you align with it?
You do not understand how we work.
Just cause I sound like Thanos doesn't mean I am. Cause I don't have one more crystal. Oh god.
Do not understand.
And what if it were stronger? What would happen then?
The way he just plopped them were.
Then you would perish.
How well do you know SCP-079?
We went on a date once.
That you would ask means you know more than enough already.
That sounds like it was a good date, you know what I'm
Why
saying?
so evasive on this one? What's so special about your relationship with 079?
We are nothing more than your bargaining chips.
Whoa! It seems he's very annoyed by this. Listen, what happens in his private life is between him and 079. I hope it's the old man. That would make me laugh. Oh, the computer, of course. Okay, that I do know. Listen, Crocodile, I will give you all of the access to pornography if you work with me. He's so dumb. Anyone can do that. He just got big brain played by the frickin' computer.
May I see 07?
Oh, can I see what you're writing? I was
I'll try
doodling
my
a
best to
dog
involve
eating a
you,
hot
but I
dog.
can't guarantee anything.
Just like,
I'll submit a request to accommodate a
thing.
meeting between you and
You wretched, conniving, ignorant, deceptive apes.
wowee!
You've brought this on yourself.
Why does every smart Hey buddy. Hey buddy. Why didn't you do that beforehand? You just chill. You're telling me, Mr. Crocodile Man. You could have busted through that the whole time, but you getting free food and it was worth every moment of it. Also, I have no idea if if he's back in that cage, I'm gonna laugh my ass off just like, listen, can I apologize? Ah, never mind. Everyone's dead. It's cool. It's good.
Back in its cell.
What's left of the carcass? 682 almost made it this time, and now there's talk of relocating.
079's proximity could benefit us in the future.
So this
Right.
is connected to the
really set the thing
containment
off.
breach.
Until we can find a more effective way to extract tangible answers from 682, these interview methods will continue to be our main data source.
The thing is, I'm not entirely sure if what he meant by you brought this on yourselves was referring to your little double cross, or us as a collective species. That stunt you pulled might have just proved his point.
Time will tell. And if it doesn't, time will be all it has left.
And brain. I mean, they got brains. Man, I'm just disappointed that the ending wasn't Mr. Crocodile guy just walking down a flowery field just with a little ukulele play from Tiny Tim. Just having a grand old time. You know what? If Crocodile wants to eat some people and hang out with his best friend, Mr. Computer, why not? What the hell did humans do to you, Mr. Crocodile? You don't hate anyone else, but humans? What did they do? In the end, I think he was just kind of a cocky croc, Nothing wrong with that. If I was a croc with a brain, I too would be cocky. How do you learn to talk? Did he go to school? Did he just know? Like, if it was, how did he learn? Was he just smart enough? Because the idea that something could just be smart enough without learning seems more crazy than the fact that he's a crocodile. I feel like that's the problem crocodiles have. They can't learn how to speak English and then create plans to take over mankind. Did this guy go to preschool? Sit in some class in Japan with his little Japanese hat on? One day I'm gonna eat you, but today these graham crackers will suffice. Well, that was enjoyable. I really like that story. I like the dynamic of monster, talk about monsters in this weird world of Area 51, hundreds of monsters, different phenomenons just communicate about each other. I really love it. It's what I love about SCP, and it's cool when you put the dynamic of the monsters with monsters instead of just, hey, what happens if we poke this one monster? Oh, we're dead. Why is that all of their testing? Have you noticed that all of their testing is, hey, what's up? And, hey, we're going to poke you with a stick to see what happens. I feel like all of the researchers of SCP are not that smart. They're not really researching. They're mostly just, hey, boss, it seems that it gets a little grumpy when I poke it with a stick. This is great stuff. This is great stuff. Anyways, folks, if you enjoy, remember to subscribe, leave a like down below, and write a comment about SCP in general. What's your opinions about SCP? Also, if you guys really enjoy this, I guess I'll do more of the SCPs. I'll do more research next time. But anyways, thanks for watching, everybody, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye!